Hey everybody, it's Leroy from Leroy Gaming, and in this Outriders WORLDSLAYER video, we're going to go over all of the new PAX perks that are coming to the Devastator class and the WORLDSLAYER expansion. Now, these are going to be new passive trees. There's going to be 2 trees, each of them having 10 nodes, and throughout the game and end game, you're going to unlock the ability to get 5 of these, and then you can respec them as you see fit. They are major game changers, so all of them have a significant impact on the gameplay. Now, to keep this video succinct, I'm just mainly going to be going over all the information with you. However, if you'd like to discuss these perks in more details, do drop a comment below. Do you think some of these are powerful? Are some of them overpowered? Or do some of these sound like they're underpowered and maybe you may need some buffs? Let me know your thoughts below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at the Devastator and all of the new passive PAX perks coming to the class. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the Wrecker passive tree. The first node is called Hunting Season. Increase your weapon damage by 15% and your magazine size by 50%. The second node here is called Harvester. Increase your weapon leech by 10%. Additionally, increase weapon leech by 2% for every enemy in close range up to 10%, so potentially up to 20% weapon leech. Next we have Finishing Touch. Increase your weapon damage by the percentage of ammo missing from your magazine. Killing shots replenish 30% of your magazine. Next we have Armored Division. Increase your armor piercing by 10%. Reduce your kinetic skill cooldown by 50% of your armor piercing value. The first capstone is called Against Devastating Odds. Damaging at least 3 enemies with a kinetic skill grants you 30% armor piercing for 4 seconds. Damaging less enemies makes your shots critical shots for 4 seconds. And again, that's all of your shots, critical shots. Next, we have Elitism. Shots on elites reduce incoming damage from elites by 15% and increase damage against elites by 15% for 5 seconds. There is a 5-second cooldown to this. And this doesn't clarify whether it is all damage, meaning from other players as well, or just yours. So this could potentially be quite good. The second capstone is called Come One, Come All. Your kinetic skills remove effect resistance from hit elites, and this has a 10-second cooldown. Number 8 is Hardened. Increase your damage mitigation by 5%. Additionally, increase damage mitigation by 2% for every enemy in close range up to 10%. So this could be an additional combined 15% damage mitigation. Next we have Strange Surgeon. Your shots now inflict bleed. Killing an enemy affected with bleed in close range reduces ongoing cooldown of protection skills by 1 second. And then the final capstone is Overwhelming Force. While a protection skill is active, you release seismic impulses every 2 seconds that deal damage equal to 20% of your armor. Alright, next let's go ahead and take a look at the Tectonic Shifter passive perk, PAX perk tree. We're going to start with Impact Point. Your seismic and kinetic skill damage is increased by an additional 50% of your anomaly power. Bonus damage is split among all damaged enemies. Next we have Puncture. Your seismic skills inflict bleed. Anomaly damage to enemy afflicted with bleed is increased by 15%. You'll notice you can now do automatic bleed from skills as well as guns. Next we have Earthen Shell. Damage dealt with skills is converted to shield. So we're taking some tricks from the Trickster tree line of things. Next we have Upheaval. So enemies damaged by seismic skill become upheaved for 5 seconds, storing 15% of damage received during that time and releasing it once the effect ends. The question is, does that go away if they die or not? Next we have the first capstone, and it's called Multi-Strike. 30% of damage dealt by seismic skill is stored and added to your next seismic skill. The effect resets every time you release your stored damage. Next we have Richter Rising. Enemies damaged by both seismic and kinetic skills within 4 seconds receive 30% more damage for 4 seconds. The second capstone is called Energy Transmission. Each enemy damaged by your kinetic skill increases the damage of your next seismic skill by 10%. Each enemy damaged by your seismic skill reduces ongoing cooldowns of your kinetic skills by 1 second. Next we have Obliteration. Increase your anomaly power and resistance piercing by 5%. Each damaged enemy increases the bonus by 5% up to additional 15% for 2 seconds. Do note it does not say within close range, for example. So this may be a lot easier to stack, and you could potentially get 20% anomaly power and resistance piercing. Next we have Terms of Engagement. 50% of damage dealt by kinetic skill is stored and added to your next kinetic skill. The effect resets every time you release your stored damage. And then the final capstone is Momentum. Each enemy damaged by your kinetic skill reduces ongoing cooldowns of other kinetic skills by 1 second. So there you have it. Those are all the new PAX perk passives for the Devastator class. What are your thoughts? Which ones do you like? Which ones do you dislike? Are any OP or any in needing of mega buffs in your opinion? Would love to start a conversation with you guys in the comments below. Now again, thank you for all the support, guys. If you do enjoy this content, make sure to drop a like. If you want to see more looter shooter content, especially Outriders content, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to take your support for the channel to the next level, check out the link to my merch store in the description below. Lots of cool swag there, and all the money there goes to support the channel directly. Again, as always, guys, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.